Hey everyone, thanks for joining us for this week's Fast Friday Facts. It's November the 6th. We're glad to have you with us. You may not recognize our location because I haven't recorded from here before, but we are at Paint Lick Elementary, and this is Miss Liz Irwin, who's the principal here, and I appreciate her allowing us to come down and be a part of the Paint Lick community today. Wanted to share some information with you that's exciting for us, and that is we're back in orange, and that means that we're now available to go back to in-person learning. So we're announcing today that next Monday we begin in-person learning again here in Garrett County, and that's exciting for us. We've been watching these numbers for a long time. We've been excited about the fact that they've been moving down this week, and we want to make sure that you understand that since we're making the announcement today, we're going Monday regardless of anything that might happen over the weekend. Now, we don't anticipate anything, but you never know, so we want to make sure that everyone understands we are back to in-person learning on Monday. And while that's exciting, it's a little bit bittersweet, and that's why we're here at Paint Lick. So we're not able to go as full into in-person learning as we'd like because of the situation that has occurred here at Paint Lick, and I wanted Ms. Irwin to be able to share with our whole community about what was going on to help you understand the process that we have. So Ms. Irwin, would you kind of catch us up on what's happened here?
Sure. We had several staff members that had a possible exposure to COVID-19. So because of the health department regulations, those folks had to be placed in quarantine. So we had several grade levels were affected. Some grade levels were completely wiped out without a teacher. So for us, it would be impossible for us to be able to effectively monitor the children if they were in the building. So we have to do something different next week. We have to stay with the plan that we began this week with our students that are transitioning from the interactive distance learning into the Imagine Learning platform, and then the students that had signed up for the in-person learning, they're going to continue the interactive distance learning that they have been doing these past couple of weeks.
Okay, so let me just make sure I'm following. So number one, what we have here are individuals who are quarantined. That's not a positive case. That just means that they could have been exposed, and this is a safety measure that the health department takes. So we have a large number of folks who have to be in that environment, and we don't want to come back to in-person here without all of our staff here to make sure we can take really good care of our kids. So understand that that's where we are here, and it's the best decision we can make at this point in time. And again, make sure I understand, if somebody's chosen to stay distance, regardless of whether we're in person or not, they're going to continue to work on the Imagine system. And those who would normally be coming back if we were opening up for in-person here, they'll be on the interactive distance. Is that correct?
Yes. This the part that might be just a little bit confusing is the fact that we switched this week to the new platform.
Right.
So the students who decided for the second 9 weeks that they were going to either switch to the distance learning or continue distance learning now have Miss Valentour as their primary teacher, and they just began this week learning about how her schedule would work with them for the Google Meets and how Imagine Learning works and how to log in. So that will continue as planned as we shared this week in our meetings with the teachers, with the parents. So they will continue in that path that they had started this week. And then the students that were supposed to come back will just continue with their homeroom teachers that they began with or continued with this week. Some of our students had to switch homerooms, in order to prepare for in-person learning.
Sure.
So they will continue the path that they began this week.
Great. So first thing I want to do is thank the Paint Lick staff for being willing to face this challenge, because this is another unique challenge, and everything this year continues to be unique and something new. And we're going to learn from this experience as a district, because if we can bring 4 schools back and allow 1 to continue, then that may be something that we can do in the future in order to maintain as much interactive or in-person learning as possible. So I appreciate you sharing that information with us. Obviously, if anybody has questions, they're welcome to reach out to us, and we'll provide as much clarity as we can. Do thank you for joining us. We're excited about the fact that we're going to go back to in-person learning at Camp Dick, at Lancaster, at the middle school, and at the high school next week. middle school and high school folks will be on their red gold schedule, so make sure you're paying attention to that. Again, we're excited to have that information, and we're excited about you guys getting back with us just as soon as possible. So we hope to stay in person for a long, long time and to bring Paintlit back in with us. So thanks for joining us this week. We appreciate it. We look forward to sharing more information next week as it comes around. Hope you have a great weekend.